good. Her reading is really progressed.
What's a helpful kangaroo? Is that just...
Yeah, what is helpful kangaroo? Why don't you go show us?
We go ask for help if we need help, and we use all the other strategies.
You want to name some other ones?
Trying lion, stretchy snake, lips of a fish, an eagle eye, and skippy frog, and chunky monkey.
Okay, one thing we try to teach the kids when they come to a word they don't know, instead of always going and asking for help, that they need to use their strategies. So,
Very nice.
and that is one thing, Regan, you've done really well with, and I've noticed that. Okay, great job. Okay, come back over. We're going to put this away for right now, but we want to give you a sample. And this is a book that is right on first grade level. So she is really meeting her reading goals, and now it's just, we want to keep moving those levels up and getting better with her fluency.
Good.
She's doing really good. She knows all her sight words. At the end of the week, we check her on the chart. You want to explain what the chart is over there? You can bring it over.
Every time when you say all your sight words, then you get to put a sticker.
Good, Regan.
And what does it say at the very top?
I can read my weekly sight words.
When they make their goal, they can put a sticker on it.
Very good, Regan.
You put it over there. I think we can look at our data.
Regan, nice job.
Can you tell Mom what this is?
It's our data notebook.
She doesn't know what that is. Why don't you show some stuff that's in it?
This is if you were on green or blue or yellow or orange or red.
And what color do we strive to be on?
Green or blue.
And how do you get on blue?
We're doing a great job without asking.
Yeah, and going above and beyond. Sometimes the kids, we've even done it if they've met their goals. Good.
Wow.
This is the same in October.
Does each child have a book? Is this hers?
Yeah, everyone, every child in my class has
This
a...
is the time that I got a
Oh,
blue.
Regan.
Do you remember what you did?
I did my math.
You did your math. You did something really good in math. Very cool.
And this is August.
That was when they first started.
Nice work. So every day, Regan, do you color one of these in? Wow.
They keep track. And then this is something new. This is a student self-reflection. And I sat with her, and she had to evaluate herself and see how her behavior is doing in the classroom. So as she went through, she does this all the time. It's the smiley face. And if she could get better at it, she marked it in the middle here.
Okay.
And then if she doesn't do this at all, it was the one that was frowning. But really, she does all this stuff, and I really appreciated she was honest. And we went through each question. Like, she followed school and classroom rules, and we said, you do this all the time, remember? Do you show respect for yourself and others?
This one.
Good.
She has control over her actions. She works well with other students. She stays on task. One down here that she marked says, I am organized. And can you tell me why you marked that? That you need to,
I thought this one was organized.
It says, I could be doing better at this. And sometimes, maybe at the end of the day, getting your stuff packed up, we want to do a little better with that. Right? But anything that she hasn't done great at. And it's just a matter of staying organized and getting our folder and all our papers in. And that's something that you could work on.
These are my math tests.
Oh, Regan.
She's doing really good at meeting all her math
Good.
goals. This is the one we took. This was her first progress check.
Regan, you're doing wonderful.
And I checked her on her recognizing her letters, not only uppercase but lowercase. She knows
Good.
all her letter sounds, her sight words. I was really impressed with. We only missed one. And do you remember that number word now?
5.
5. So she's doing really, really good.
Good job,
Right.
sister.
She was able to produce rhyming words and tell me how many syllables are in the word. She's blending 3-letter words.
Nice.
She's blending 4-letter words. Working on her color words. She knows her shapes. She was able to recognize her numbers.
Oh,
She can
good.
count by 2s, 5s,
5,
and
10.
10s. And she knows her days of the week, months, and seasons. So I always try to check them. Want to read some of your goals? What was the goal that you started that you're working on now for your behavior?
I will get started on my morning work, right away.
And what does that mean?
It means that I get packed up and start my work. I get unpacked up and start my work.
Yes, I mean you do your routines and you get right to work. That's really good. And then I believe you had a reading goal. What is something you want to do really good in reading?
I can read sight words quickly
And how are you going to get better at that?
by sounding it out.
Sounding them out, but if we want to know our words quick, do we want to sound them out?
No,
What should we do?
just say them quickly.
Yeah, and to keep what?
Track on them.
Keep tracking and keep practicing, and we do have something that I would like to share that she will get to take home and to practice her sight words and to keep doing what she's doing, and that's getting those stickers every week. So you are making those goals. I'm very happy.
Now, are sight words spelling word? Are they ever spelling words? Or are two completely different?
Two completely different things. In this reading series, they're completely different. Yeah, the sight words are usually the ones that are attached to the newsletter,
Yeah.
and then the spelling words are whatever the skill we're working on in the sound.
Okay.
So like this week coming up, I believe they're short O again with the ending CK, so you'll have those. Okay. And then what do you want to do for math?
I can write to 110.
Now
1,000.
Wow,
1,000.
Regan.
And she will be able to show me this. In fact, we're going to be starting our number scrolls here shortly, and where they write their numbers. And this is definitely a goal I think Regan can do. It's going to take a while. It's not like writing your numbers 1 through 10. It's 1 to 1,000, so that's a lot. So this is her data notebook. Okay.
Very nice, Regan.
Any questions?
You said her reading is where it should be.
It is. Her math is where it should be. And I noticed when you filled out your conference form, you mentioned something about her socialization and her with friends. And I'm glad you brought that up because the one thing with Regan, I know the one little boy in the class, he needs several reminders of appropriate behavior. And I think Regan is the one, she knows what he's supposed to do. And she gets a tendency to get kind of mad. And we really want to work on that, though. Remember how she'll kind of go over and say, do this, and he doesn't want to listen, and it frustrates her. So I'm really trying to work with her about sometimes he can't help what he does, and if anything, that she can kind of help him, show him what to do. But I think she gets really frustrated because she knows what's expected, but yet the other student has a more challenging time, and just kind of we have to be patient with them. Remember, But other than that, I would say, her interactions with other students have been really good. I noticed when we're on the playground, it seems like that same student and her kind of, she's always looking what he's doing. And so kind of just knowing that we have to just kind of help him along, right? Other than that.
There was one other question.
Oh, no, sure. I'm going to give this all to you, Regan. That's okay, I can look. It was math skills, being social and kind to our peers, and any improvements.
Yes, do we need to work on anything?
I would say, in fact, there's one more thing I did want to go over with Regan. Do you remember when you took the iReady test?
Yeah.
On the computers? Yeah, this is a new thing our district has adopted. It's for students in kindergarten and first grade. Kindergarten through 8th grade, and she started this year. And if you look right here, it has her, this one here is her math.
Okay.
So when she first took it, she scored a 375.
Okay.
We want her to be in the gray area here.
Okay.
The second time she took it, 379. So she made a little bit of growth, but like I said, we want to see it keep going over in this section. And then what I do is I take this data, and then the other teacher and I, we plan interventions and enrichment based on what she needs. So she'll be placed during our enrichment time. We're going to really focus in on those skills and to make sure that she is making that growth.
Okay, good.
The goal is to make 1 year's growth.
Okay.
And then in her reading, the first time she took the test, she was a 424. She hit right in that gray area.
Okay.
The second time she took it, she went down a little bit, 395.
Okay.
But not anything I'd be too concerned about. She is, like I said, she's reading. It's just now I work on those comprehension skills and all those things with her sight words. And you can see where she's at level or where she's almost there.
Okay.
Okay.
So just reading more at home.
Reading more at home. In
We've
fact,
done Raz Kids every
yes,
once in a while.
Raz
so.
Kids is really good. In fact, I was going to give her a Fast Start folder, which is
Okay.
a great reading program too at home, and I think you can count this as your reading minutes. And what can you do when you count those reading minutes?
Ice cream sheets.
Yes.
You can color an ice cream sheet.
This is really nice. It'll be due every Monday, and I'll give her 2 new
Okay.
poems, and she can record her own time. Have her do it. Take responsibility. Like, when did I do the poems
Okay.
for the week? And it kind of explains the program. I'm also going to give you a sight word thing too, because I think you'll like that. And then for parents, it helps you show the activities you can do to help her with her reading.
Okay.
So, and then when you bring this back, I give you 2 more poems. And then you keep practicing and practicing it. So
That
I'm going to
sounds
include
good.
this.
So that's coming home every week?
Yes, I'll start it today if that's okay.
That's all
And then
right.
let me show you the sight words I was talking about. And this will stay at home until you master the list. That means you get 100%. So, if you read over this, you can kind of see what it's
Okay.
about. But she would read these words. In fact, let's see if you can read them. Go ahead.
The, of, and, a, to, in, is, you, I, are, on, for, was, he, it, that, was, as, with, his, they.
Okay, what does that tell me?
I'm getting better.
You're getting better. And you're ready to go to the next list. So then what she would do is color this alligator down here.
Okay.
And then I would have her practice the words in the sentences too. That helps with her,
Okay.
on your fluency and seeing the word in the context of the sentence. So then she would practice the sentences. Then she would move to list 2. And you would practice if you get them. And then have her bring this in when she masters them. I'll have a special certificate for her.
Okay.
And then we'll just keep going. And these are the words that we've used in our reading.
Okay.
They're used at the most common words. They're
Okay.
1 through 100 of the Fry Instant Word List to keep her.
Now, how long should it take us to go through this book? Or do you
well,
have
this
a
book,
timeline we should kind of go by?
she's going to probably know most of them. I would say she might even start on list 3, list 4, but this is,
Okay.
as soon as she gets them done, I can even challenge you with maybe a 2nd grade list. We could just keep practicing and practicing,
Really?
so take it at her level, and
Okay.
she's making the progress every week with your vocabulary words, and they'll be sent home, so good.
Sounds good.
Do you have any questions, Star Student?
No.
No? Do you like 1st grade?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite part of the day, or?
Recess.
Recess. Who doesn't love recess? Anything else you like?
No.
No? You're just happy with everything?
And star student of the day.
Oh, Star Student. I know. She gets to be Star Student a lot of tickets we earn.
Yeah.
So. Well, Reagan, you did a great job. Do you have any questions?
I'm really happy,
We're
pleased with this, and I'm very proud of Regan.
Awesome.
And we'll keep moving along.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Reagan. Well, thank
Very
you. And I'm going to
good.
go ahead and put this in here for you. I'm going to put your name on